Hi again. Today's Monday. I'm going to be cooking dinner for me, my brother, and sister. So we are going to have chicken, roasted potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts, and a side salad. So I'm going to start off by chopping everything and prepping it to be roasted in the oven. For our chicken, it actually requires no prep. We're actually doing the Bell Evans frozen breaded chicken, which we love. It's organic and it's so simple because you don't have to prep anything. So I'm going to get started on that right now. I'm actually doing one sweet potato for myself because I'm the only one that likes sweet potatoes, and then the rest of these like red potatoes will be for my siblings. I just washed and scrubbed these. I like potato skins on, so I scrubbed the living daylights out of them with this brush when I wash them. I also microwaved this, which I've never really done before, but I just wanted to make sure it was soft enough to cut and would hopefully cook a little more in time with the regular potatoes because they'll all be on the same sheet pan. And I try to make sure my slices are as similar in sizing as possible. I'm gonna like dice these later so that they all cook at the same time because I don't want like a random burnt piece and then a piece that's undercooked. I might leave some bigger pieces for the regular potatoes because they do tend to cook faster than the sweet potatoes, and I just want to make sure everything's evenly roasted. So okay, and now we'll be moving on to chopping up these Brussels sprouts. Now that the vegetables are prepped, I'm just gonna pat everything dry. They're dry for the most part, but I just wanna make sure, you know, the olive oil and seasoning is gonna stick, so now I'm just gonna drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on top, and I will be using some of this ranch seasoning from Trader Joe's. Sometimes I do salt and pepper, other times I really like the Trader Joe's Green Goddess, but this is what I have on hand. And I think it's a little more fun than always doing salt and pepper, so we're gonna change it up today. This is the part people might find crazy. I don't season in a bowl. I do it in a pan, and then I'm gonna get my hands and mix everything together and probably add a little more regular olive oil to finish it off. Okay, so the vegetables are gonna go in the oven now for probably 45 minutes, but I will probably flip the pan halfway and shake things up a little just to make sure they all get roasted evenly. Okay, now I'm just gonna take the chicken and get this on a sheet pan and ready to go in the oven. Okay, just took the vegetables out. They smell amazing. And now we're just waiting on the chicken, and I'm gonna start on the side salad. Okay, now for the really riveting content, iceberg side salad. Do I know iceberg has no nutritional value? Yes. Do I love eating iceberg? Yes. I don't care. It's my favorite type of salad. I do a really simple dressing for my salad. I just do olive oil, a splash of apple cider vinegar, and some salt. Chicken's out of the oven, looks amazing. We're sitting down to eat outside now. I have my cherry spindrift and our beautiful plate of food. Here it is, and that's dinner number 1 for this week. Okay, so this is for day 2. I didn't film intros for a lot of this video. So what we did was we made pasta with red sauce and a caprese salad and some garlic bread. And the night we made pasta, we also prepped ground beef. And we made taco bowls the following night, which I didn't even get to film the taco bowls, but like you can just imagine that. Okay, pasta. So we have a caprese on garlic bread. And I'm filming this intro on a different day, but last night for dinner I made salmon, roasted potatoes, and arugula cucumber salad situation, and I will show you guys now that footage. It was so good. Okay, I'm gonna chop these 2 golden potatoes. I think I'm gonna chop them pretty small because the salmon cooks so fast, and I just want these to be really crispy. So we're actually using a cake tin, and you know what? That's called being resourceful. Don't knock it until you've tried it. Raza extra virgin olive oil. Douse it. Add a lot of pepper and some salt. Okay, moment of truth. We are gonna get this salmon on the plate. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and this is gonna go in the oven for about 15 minutes. Okay, now I have some arugula in my bowl, and I'm gonna chop up 2 Persian cucumbers. Now we're gonna add some lemon juice to the arugula. I personally can't eat arugula without some lemon. Splash of olive oil. I have a big jug here right now. We're gonna be really slow. Okay, now I'm gonna plate everything. So I did break the salmon in half to make sure it was cooked. I'm literally throwing them from the foil. You know what, sometimes you just can't be bothered to waste another utensil. All right, looking great so far. I'm gonna add my tzatziki. This is the best part. Just a big dollop of that. And there you have it, cucumber, arugula, roasted potato, salmon tzatziki bowl. This is one of my favorite meals. Okay guys, taste test, eating the salmon. I want to get kind of like a bite of everything, but I do want to try the salmon first. It's good. You can definitely taste the lemon. I'm glad I did a lot of lemon juice. And the potatoes are delectable. So that's dinner for tonight. Okay, so for lunch today, my sister's making us some of the Belle Evan chicken tenders that I showed a different day, and I'm gonna make a little side Greek salad for myself. Or I shouldn't even call it Greek salad because I'm using mozzarella instead of feta and we have no olives. It's just gonna be like a side tomato cucumber summer salad. Okay, so I'm just gonna make 1 serving for myself. So I'm just gonna chop 1 Persian cucumber. And now 1 tomato. And now I'm gonna chop up this mozzarella. So I'm just gonna add a lot of olive oil, pepper. I'm gonna add some oregano. And that's it for my side salad.